If the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, and as in Nigeria, we now see the need to remove tribalism, ethnicity, religion, or more for the way we will be reason on a daily basis. There's no way we will get Nigeria of our dream. Just a joke. Like I always tell some persons, almost like different nations in one country trying to be one, pretending as if we are one. Yet, anytime you talk about somebody who come from your region, you begin to see that person as person where he hate you or person where automatically begin to develop a threat for. Now, this issue on ground between VDM, Billard, and that traveling to China and the rest, if you check it properly, a lot of persons are now beginning to gear it towards that aspect of VDM hating the Igbo brothers and sisters, which is automatically wrong. Because if you check the history of VDM dragging some Nigerians, you will discover that VDM na Edo person. Na Edo person, he start to the drag. Jenny's Glove now from Edo. He don't talk about tribe. When he drag Dangote because of truck with the five people, he don't think of saying whether or not in the base. But anytime we talk about some persons, you will see the way some persons go come on. Recently, we see some names where some people who don't get work list come out. And so he drag this one, drag A, drag B. Why would not forget to put the name of the same Bobrisky? Bobrisky where Jackpa come out by all means. And VDM Dragon, let me can Jackpa come out. I hope say Bobrisky either from Imo or Anambra or Enugu or Ebonyi. I hope na see Igbo person. What am I trying to say? I remember a couple of months back when this issue of justice for Mohbad gained so much momentum. So many persons, if you check my comment section, now Mohbad can't give una food. Una not get any other thing to talk about. You know that for some months now, I've not spoken a word about that same Mohbad. But every now and then, if I don't post it there, they post reach 5 content every day. Are you now also saying that that same Mohbad, and they give me that morale where I think they post about or any other content? But as at the time, what we still talk about like Dangote, a lot of persons were also of the opinion. Now, because of saying outside person, now they look for a way to remove him for business and every other thing. Now, if we now begin to reason this way, don't you think a time will come we will not have anything to discuss about? Until we Nigerians remove where you for come, think about issues, address it the way you come. There's no way we will have a Nigeria for our dream, because most times we blame our leaders, our top politicians. Now we they come up, now our own, not even worse pass. I believe by now Nigeria would have been so civilized to the extent if any issue is being discussed, forget about where the person for come. How true is this? How true this one be? VDM as a person cannot say it's 100% correct. I dey blast am most times. If I say and say what you do not so good. If you still talk what good, I will still support her. That is me for anybody. But a situation whereby you want first of all go look from the angle of where the person where they discuss about where you for come. That goes to show that you are not ready to say the main truth. Because if I say a Edo man, you want to discuss about my own, you want to drag my Edo person and say no, drag am. You want to drag Igbo man, now say me not drag am. We want to discuss Yoruba man, now say me not drag am. Which person we can discuss? And at the end of the day, things go square on a regular basis. And these are some of the mentality where some will go get, where they make their economy they develop. You go see a situation whereby Papa go dey contest. The king go police with the unit. You go vote for another person. It don't happen so many times, but this will not be saying maybe in a story. Anyway, VDM on its own has been able to come out to lend his voice by the usual way of apologizing. It might be opposite, it might be direct, but a very strong message. Watch this video, remove tribe first, so that you can have that clear conscience to see whether it's making sense or not. Now, hear VDM out.
All right, so I feel the need to talk about this issue. My recent visit to China and talking about prices of some products that are shipped to Nigeria have caused a lot of controversies, to the point where some Igbo persons feel like I am spoiling their business, you know, and they go further to say I hate the Igbos and I am targeting the Igbos. First of all, I would really like to apologize to some of these Igbo people that feel this way. I am really sorry if you feel this way. It was never my intention to do all of these things, but I want you to understand that I am really sorry. I am not sorry because of what is happening. I am sorry because this is what comes when change is about to come. More businesses are going to suffer. A lot of people would suffer. Some people might even buy in the process for change to come. That is how the world works. For some things to be better, a lot of people will lose and a lot of people will gain. It's going to affect the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you feel my trip to China and me talking about product and exposing prices is me hating the ibos, you are actually not alone, because a lot of people actually feel like I hate them as well. Let's take some of the Yorubas. Some of the Yorubas, anytime I talk about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Sheyi Tinubu, they feel like, oh, now that it is their turn, that a Yoruba man is president, I am talking against this regime. But when Buhari is there, I did not talk, but then I didn't have social media, of course. So they feel like I hate the Yorubas. And a lot of them also feel like I belong to the obedient camp, and the obedient and the ibos are using me to fight the Yoruba regime, So they also feel like I hate them. Now, surprisingly, a lot of Hausa people also feel like I hate them. They say, oh, when I talk about Dangote and some of these Hausa people, they say, oh, Very Dark Man hates Hausa people. He's coming for Hausa business people. He's full of hate, So they feel that way as well. So the Igbos, some of you that feel this way, that I hate you, you are not alone in all of this, And also the Christians, when I talk about churches and how they use religion to milk the people, they feel like I hate Christians as well. They say, I hate Christian. Very Dark Man hates Christian. He's trying to ruin the Christian faith. He has been sent to spoil Christianity. As a matter of fact, I'm even in court with a pastor that feels like I'm ruining his business because I say, oh, don't buy this water. Don't buy these spiritual or miracle products. I'm in court because I talk against those things. So, you are not alone if you think I hate the Igbos. It's round. It's going round. Tomorrow, it might be the Efik. It might be the Ijaw people tomorrow. Do you understand? It's going to go round. That's just the truth. So don't think I hate you. But if you feel that way, good for you. That is what comes when change is about to come. Do you understand? So, I don't know, And some of you too, when they claim rattles, I hope tomorrow when it's your turn to, well, if you reach your own tribe, I hope you can take it too. Do you understand? So my point for this video is, you people will continue to cry, but change is actually coming. People are not happy. Why is he exposing prices of all of these things? This is business and all. Personally, I don't care about a lot of you. It's my view that matters, not yours. I am the one that goes there. It's my money I spend. You understand? It's my time, my energy. So if you feel those type of ways, your business. So I've been called a lot of names. It's not today, manipulator. Oh no, the recent one is Very Dark Man Don't Cast. No, they did Very Dark Man Don't Cast. They came with manipulation. Now they are back to Very Dark Man Don't Cast. They will come with a lot of things, right? But at the end of the day, this is what happens when change is about to come. Do you understand? This is what happens when change is about to come. Oh, Very Dark Man, when are you going to land a container? When are you going to land a container? Guess what? Do you know that I actually never directly say, oh, I'm going to be packing containers to come to Nigeria. But guess what? Now I will. It's not going to be easy, bro. There's a lot of cartels. There are a lot of people, but changed. I have internet. Internet is to my advantage now, So I'm sorry if you feel I hate you as an Igbo person. Congratulations. You are not the only one that feel that way. Some Yorubas feel that way. Some Hausa feel that way. A lot of Christians feel that way because they feel like I'm spoiling things. I'm talking against their pastors. You know, it's a very dark man is talking about the pastors. He's disrespectful to pastors. You know, he doesn't have respect. He does not know man of God. Da 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 da. Some Muslims also feel that way. You know, a lot of people. So guess what? It is not new. It is not new. And I need to address this. There's a whole news. When I saw the list, they drop one list, say all the people where very dark man don't fight with. They put a lot of name. I would just appeal to you people that I like the cruise when you add those names. It's interesting. But you people should take out Obi Kubana's name, and this is why I say take out his name, because unknowing to a lot of you, the whole thing that you people think happened, I and Obi Kubana are very, very cool. You know, as a matter of fact, that same week that you people were blah 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 blah, I was supposed to attend when Fold 6 came out. He sent me an invite, right? He sent me an invite, but it was happening in Lagos and I needed to go to the north. I had already booked my flight, so I could not make it. I was just coming back from Lagos that period, you know, the invite. I was supposed to be there. If I see Obi Kubana today, do you understand? I hear him. I'm not gonna say, do you understand? It's mutual respect. Businessman doing his thing, very dark man doing his own thing. So don't put his name there in order to like disrespect the man. The man is doing his thing, right? So you can leave the rest. You can leave the rest. I saw that you people have added ibos to the list. Please don't forget, you have to add Yorubas to, you have to add Hausa, you have to add Christians, you know, you have to add Muslims. You know, tomorrow, a lot of Nawon are the form ratels. Tomorrow, maybe if I come for one person for an play on, if you add Ethic, Ibibio, Ijo, you know, Shekiri, Urobo, Bini, you know, Nupe, Baggy. You know, there are a lot of people that you still need to add, because this very dark man will never stop talking. And for real, change is about to come. A lot of people will lose. A lot of people will gain. A lot of people will be affected, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But at the end of everything, you all will learn, and you all will learn the hard way. Don't play. For real, you will learn. The Ratel movement, fourth arm of the government. Peace and love.
Now, everybody is talking about Naso Igbos, they do business. Na Igbo, they target. But forgetting that other tribes, they do this business. Now, if you check properly, things are very cheap from China there. Very costly when it comes to Nigeria. What is now the difference between China and Nigeria? Now, custom, clearing and forwarding. The custom duties where they pay. Now, eventually they skyrocket some of those things. Don't you think if we join our voices together and VDM say this thing is cheap, there's need to channel our energy to that same custom or immigration, whoever that is in charge, to clear goods, on the need to be it down, to beg the federal government, the tariff, the percentage that they collect is too big. If they will make am 50%, then everything that they clear for our wharf, our seaport, our airport, go dey cheaper compared to the one where they clear for Cotonou. Don't you think it will also contribute? But instead, the general good of what VDM is doing, waiting need they look, nobody is saying it, but all we want is just to drag in them. Now so they drag this one, and so they talk about the other one, and so you not to talk about the other one, forgetting that if peradventure it could eventually come and Nigeria come voice out, there's need for custom to cut down the money where they clear goods for wharf or airport, they could really come down. Don't you think Nigerians will benefit a lot from it, rather than using our own selfish mentality to target some persons in a group of these persons? Now Igbos, now they talk about. No, it's never Igbo. The same business who they talk about. Don't be so surprised. The Oga Pata of them all over there in China probably might just be an Hausa man or even a Yoruba man or a Edo man, as the case may be. So let's take tribe out of it. How do we make these goods cheap for Nigeria to buy? Supposed to be the most important thing in our heart. Don't be say he wants to spoil business for B. Where A for buy is different from where B for buy. But by the time everybody carry and reach Nigeria and it come clear and the money come big, don't you think it's the main reason why some of these goods they on the high side in Nigeria? Now, if we on our own remove our tribe, come join hands together, suggest to VDM there is need to tell the custom, beg the federal government reduce some of those goods, most especially the one where we know the people manufacture, whether they import come. It go make more bigger sense. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment on the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, anything where you do for this life, people will talk. You say make you keep quiet, things go dey spoil on a daily basis, and that we cannot do. Because anything where you talk, whether good or bad, there's no way where you not go see anybody who is not go drag you. Kudos to you, VDM.